Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Sunday, April 28th, 2024, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App $ORION NWSF or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got the last game in the rubber match, the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Seattle Mariners. We're trying to get the brooms and go for the sweep. And then we go right into a tough matchup in a 3-game set against the Atlanta Braves on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm super excited. The Mariners are in first place, 15-12, 9-6. I was about to say 9-7, but I believe they're 9-6 at home, 15-12 overall. Let's go. Let's cue the music. Let's take a look at the thumb, and let's get into the starting lineups. Let's go, baby. And I got Dover, obviously, on the NASCAR Cup Series going on right now as well. You know, your boy's got a double dip. All right, here we go, baby. And on the left, we got superstar Corbin Carroll. And on the right, it's Walter. It's Logan Gilbert. Let's go. And then let's start it off with the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday. Rubber match a little early for some of y'all, but, you know, when it's the Mariners, it doesn't matter what time they're on. We're going to do the game. Starting off, playing right field, Jake McCarthy. Batting second, playing left field, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Batting third, the former Mariner, second baseman, Ketel Marte. Batting cleanup and batting fourth, first baseman, Christian Walker. Batting fifth, DHing for Arizona, Jock Peterson. Batting sixth, the former Mariner, good vibes only, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Batting seventh from the Pacific Northwest, superstar center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Batting eighth, catching tonight for the Diamondbacks, Tucker Barnhart. And batting ninth, playing shortstop this afternoon, Kevin Newman. And on the mound for the D-backs, Brandon Pfaadt. Now, Pfaadt is 1-1 with a 4.97 ERA, so we should be able to rip into him early and often, and hopefully we can end up getting the dub here for Walter. Let's go, Mariners. And now let's get into the Seattle Mariner lineup. There's a few changes. This is probably one of the weaker hitting lineups that we've had in a minute. But again, I am very confident in Logan to be able to get it done and to give us a little extra oomph in the lineup. And we are wearing our cream weekend jerseys for the very first time. Fanatics finally got them done after almost 30 games in, and we're finally getting to wear the creams. Let's go. Leading off for the Mariners, third baseman, Josh Hollywood Rojas. Let's go, J-Row. Batting second, playing center field, no-fly zone, Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. Tridents up. Batting third, playing second base, switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Batting cleanup and batting fourth, first baseman, Ty France. Batting fifth, DHing for Seattle, Mitch Garver. Batting sixth and playing right field today, Luke Raley. Batting seventh and playing left field, good to see you back in the lineup, Jonathan Clase. Let's go, Jonathan. And batting eighth, catcher Sebi Zavala. And making his debut on the Mariners, just like Jonathan Clase did a few series back against the Cincinnati Reds, Leonardo Rivas, playing shortstop for the Mariners, or you can call him Ninja Turtle Leo. Let's go. And on the mound, Logan Gilbert. Let's go, Walter. 2-0 record with a 1.87 ERA. The Mariner pitching staff is breaking records on the daily. In the last 15 games, they only have an ERA of 15, which means that the pitchers have been giving up an average of 1 run a game. Let's go, Mariners. And like I like to mention on every stream, make sure you're taking care of your mental health. Depression, anxiety, addiction are real. I've gone through them. And again, if you can make some slight adjustments in your daily routine, exercise, spend time with pets, cut back on the booze and the liquor and the partying and making smarter decisions, you can end up winning the day. I'm a great example of it. And hopefully, if you are having some struggles, come here and we'll make things better for y'all. Let's go, baby. I'm ready. Let's get it. Reflect in the building. Let's go. Matt Payton in the building. Let's get it, baby. Let's get to 100 in donos. Let's do it. Shout out to all the people watching on Twitter/X as well as YouTube. Like, sub, donate, comment, share, help your boy out. The goal on the likes will be 20. The goal in donos will be a hundo. And hopefully we can get the sweep here. I'm ready to go. And I'm super excited. We got Braves the next three days, no day off, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Doggy Dog's birthday on Thursday. But there's no Mariner game on Thursday. There's not really anything good on the NBA or the NHL either. So I haven't really decided if we're going to stream on my birthday and we'll just do kind of like a freestyle stream. Maybe talk about the NFL draft and go over, how we felt it went. I'm thinking that might be a good thing to do since we can kind of go over, each team, each player, and kind of what we feel. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to end up doing on the birthday stream. Let's go. I'm ready. Yes, I know. Exactly. At this point, I don't think there really is an advantage, for any of the incoming teams, because even Luis Castillo is starting to find his way. Emerson Hancock, you're starting to see Kirby and Bryce Miller get locked in. Logan was the best one at the beginning of the year, and he's setting the standard. So I feel confident, even though I wasn't in the first 4 starts in Castillo. I feel like the good luck and the good vibes only are rubbing off on Castillo and, as well as Emerson Hancock before we get Brian Wu back. So I feel good. And as long as the bats are hitting and we can get 5 runs or more, 7 to 10 hits, it really doesn't matter who we have pitching as of late. But again, when you go against the Atlanta Braves, we might end up getting swept ourselves, but we're hoping that we can win 2 out of 3. Or if we're really the real deal, what happens if we sweep the Braves? Then everyone is going to be on notice in the major leagues. Big facts. So that would be probably the biggest thing up to this point, based on how we played in the first 10 games, where we've been in the last 17. And then if we can end up winning this tonight, sweeping the Diamondbacks, and then if we win 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3 against Atlanta, I think everyone is going to start, starting to kind of take a peek at, Seattle if they haven't already. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Chris in the building. What's good? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Let's go. So we got today's stream, dub. Atlanta on Monday, dub. Tuesday, Atlanta, dub. Wednesday, rubber match at 1, dub. Thursday, birthday. And then we'll do NFL, or, we can talk about whatever on that particular day. And we'll probably do just like, maybe 1 to 2 hours. I guess if we end up getting more people than expected, maybe we'll end up doing 3. But I'm thinking like 1 to 2 hours. I mean, I'm not going to, go and do any crazy drinking or anything like that. Typically at this point, I would be doing something like going to an arcade, maybe having a couple beers, having some pizza, at a different location, and then that'll be good for me. But my buddy Justin, his dad has a brother that lives in California that is ill, so they're going to be going to visit them, and my buddy is going to dog sit. So we were going to go this weekend to celebrate his birthday and my birthday, but since he has to dog sit, I totally get it. You got to make sure that his dad is okay visiting his brother, because his brother, it seems like, may pass pretty soon. So they're going to go to the Dodgers and the Braves over the the weekend, and then that way they can end up getting that in, and then maybe the following weekend I can get the ground control in, and then maybe get some pizza or drinks in, on that particular day. But even on a birthday, at this point, once you get to the over 40. I don't need to get blacked out drunk. I don't need to be, stumbling around in downtown. I just want to play some video games, have some fun with my best friend, have a couple brewskis, go and have some amazing pizza, maybe end up hitting Voodoo Donut up and then just coming home, spending time with Paisley Pup, and then I'll be good. So let's go, baby. I am ready. And I got to take a quick peek here at NASCAR Cup as well. And if anyone has a Twitter/X, do your boy a solid and like and retweet the stream like Matt did. Appreciate you. Matt waking up early and joining the cause. He's been doing a fantastic job taking over on the lead spot. I appreciate you. And I'm ready to go. Let's go, baby. And my buddy is just almost home from the trip to Seattle. So I imagine that he's at home now or just about to be home to watch this matchup. Let me take a look to see where the race in Dover is at right now on FS1. I think we're about halfway through. Yeah, it looks like we're about halfway through there, and I'll have to take peeks at that as well. Let's go, baby. The 12-16 Diamondbacks versus the 15-12 Seattle Mariners. Let's go. Let's go, Logan. Out. Let's go, baby. And leading off for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Jake McCarthy. Batting second this inning, left fielder Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And batting third, second baseman, the former Mariner Ketel Marte. And as I mentioned earlier, it's our ace, the best pitcher on the squad right now, or it's debatable. I mean, Kirby's starting to get locked and loaded. We've seen Bryce get a little bit better. Maybe right now it's a tie between, Kirby, and Logan Gilbert. But again, Logan Gilbert, you got to look at the record and how he has pitched up to this point and his ERA. You got to think, okay, you're at 2-0, 1.87 ERA. And then going into the game, Kirby was 2-2. His ERA was 5. So even though Kirby's been getting hot and he ended up having his career high in strikeouts, I got to say Logan Gilbert is the ace still at this point. Britt, how are you? Are you watching NASCAR Cup? Yes, I am. And I hope that you are doing well. Gilbert right down the middle, pop foul. Let's go. Yes, keep me updated on that as well. And I was watching it earlier before I had to prep and make the thumbnail, and I got it on my phone here as well. So let's go. Gilbert to McCarthy, popped up. Top of the first. Run, run, run. There we go. Nobody runs into each other. Trident's up, one away. And hopefully Chase can end up getting a top 5 finish or finding his way into the front at Dover. I love NASCAR. I never miss a race, and I'm definitely multitasking right now. Britt, I hope you are doing fantastic, and I hope that your son is doing well also. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Gilbert, top of the first, one out. First pitch to Gurriel for a strike, 278 average, 5 homers, and 22 ribbies for Gurriel in 2024. Check swing foul, behind the count, 0-2. O2 pitch. Yes, baby. First K for Logan Gilbert. I like it, baby. Let's go. You already know what it is. Mariner Moose coming out. Let's get 10 Ks today. Yes, sir. That's the first. Let's go, Walter. Keep it moving. You be happy with 5 wins next season? Yeah. Yeah, again, but it's going to be better than Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi. And really what it comes down to is that with Drake May, I'm not fully sold on him either also, but it should be better than what you currently had. But you need to build the offensive line, the running backs, the wide receivers, the tight ends, the defense. And then you have to see if this new coaching regime, can get a little bit more effort maybe than what Bill was getting in the last couple years. It kind of felt like it was going in one ear, out the other. So again, you got a long ways to go, but at least at this point, you feel comfortable that you have a better quarterback than you did last year with the two guys with Zappy and Mac Jones. So at least for that, there's some excitement there. And another punch out by Logan. Let's go. But I'll be rooting for you, and I hope things get better for you there in New England. Oh, nice. A little sippy sip and watch the race. That's good to hear. Good to hear. So that's where Drunk Brit has to come out and hang out with your boy. Appreciate you. All right, let's see who's up here for the Mariners. And another punch out by my guy, Logan. Let's go, baby. 2 punch outs in the first inning, pacing for 12. Hey, if we could get back-to-back 12K performances from Kirby and Logan Gilbert, I don't know what I would do. Something pretty cray-cray and crazy, probably. Let's go, baby. Let's see who's leading off for the Mariners. At third base, Hollywood, Josh Rojas. Batting second, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Tridents up. Let's go, baby. And batting third, second baseman, switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Let's go. I am ready. You do not condone anything tipsy, Britt says. Well, it'll probably be smart alecky and funny, so I'm down with that. Let's go. Let's go. And I got to take a quick peek here at the race as well. Like, whenever I got things going on at the same time, normally I can get the NASCAR race in first, and then the Mariner game is on later, so that way I don't have to double dip and try to focus on 2 things at once. Looks like it's at a commercial right now, but keep me updated as long as you're in the room, and then once you end up dipping out, I'll see what's going on. So, but once you start building more of the weapons, things will get better. I'm not really too concerned necessarily about the coaching yet. We'll see how he does, in these first couple years. But it's just about to get offensive line, running back, wide receivers, and tight ends that the Patriot fans can get behind, right? And then also getting a defense to get back to where they were back in the day. So that way, if the offense is a little slow, that they can have a top 10 defense to carry the weight until Drake May and the rest of the core gets created. So, it might be a few long years. It might be a few years of, 4 to 8 wins. But eventually, if you can progress from 4 to 7 to 9, and then maybe by the 3rd or 4th year trying to shoot for 10, that'll be the ultimate goal, to try to get a wild card in 3 to 4 years. Rojas, come on, baby! First pitch, you know what it is. We're going back. He knows what to do. Tridents up, 1-0 Mariners. Hollywood, Josh Rojas. Are you kidding me? Let's go. That is my guy. He said, I don't even care. You want to throw a strike at me first pitch? Hey, I was 9th in the order. You don't want to respect me in the lineup? I'll just go yard on you. Nice job, Hollywood. 1-0 Mariners. This team is amazing. Let's go. Yeah, I think, again, you're going to be a funny smartass sober, and you're even going to be a funnier smartass tipsy. So I'm down for that. Let's go. Yeah. And it's just about, keeping receivers and players that that are going to be a good fit. And obviously, hopefully, you guys can have some luck in free agency in the draft. Because let's be honest, New England isn't the most desirable location now. But if they build it for 3 to 4 years, it could be, a place where it's not like, oh, I don't want to go there. Like, oh, I want to play with Drake May. But again, it's going to take some time with this new regime. Big swing and a miss for Julio behind in the count, 1-2. But keep me posted before you leave. If you have any updates on the race on what's going on. I'm trying to be able to watch here both at the same time, but I got to keep focused. Chase finished stage 2 and 5th. Nice top 5 finish. He feels like the old Chase. Last year, that injury with the snowboarding and skiing fucked up his whole career for that last season. Throw to first. There we go, 1 away. But I feel that him getting that win early, not halfway through the season or late, is great for his confidence, and he's driving more aggressive, And sometimes that's not Chase's style. He's a little bit more conservative, and then he'll make his move at the end. But sometimes you gotta drive like an asshole. Sometimes you gotta bump guys around. You gotta let them know that you're still here and you're still Chase Elliott. And you've seen the success that William Byron and obviously Kyle Larson have had. You don't want to be third fiddle. It's cool that Hendrick is amazing and they got Bowman who's good as well. Not as good as the other three, but you don't want to have Kyle and Byron take off and then all of a sudden Chase goes from first to third. So of course all of them are great in Hendrick Motorsports, but we want to make sure that for the Chase fans that he's not forgotten. He's not old now. He's still got it. So I'm definitely excited to see what he can do in the playoffs this year. Let's go. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Mariners. Next up, Jorge Polanco, 1-1 in the count. Let's go. Pitches outside, 2-1 count. Let's go, Jorge. Shout out to all the people watching on Twitter/X as well as YouTube. Let's go. Definitely driving hungry again, and that's what we need. I felt like he was driving too passive and too conservative, too nervous last year after the accident and at the beginning of this year before maybe a couple races before he won. Then I said, ooh, he's got the dog in him. And then he ended up finding a way to get that race there at the end. So, hopefully he can continue that. And I don't know how many wins he'll get this year, but I'm hoping and praying that he can get 2 or 3 at least. I don't think he's probably going to get 5, 6, or 7, like maybe in a championship year or closer to double digits, like 10. Punched him out, damn it. There's 2 away on Polanco, But at some point, I hope that we can, end up having Larson, and Chase, running for double-digit numbers. But again, William Byron is right there as well. So we'll see where it goes. Yeah, McMillan was amazing, man. And Bucky. Bucky was solid for us, too. I'm super excited what we did in the draft. Bowman's finished stage 2 and second. Uh-oh. Are they beefing? Well, you got to think Bowman is number 4 in that, obviously fearsome foursome. He's the worst one out of the 4. But every once in a while, Bowman will still get top 10 finishes. So. Next up, we got Ty France. 1 for 6 in the series. Chopper towards third, foul. Behind in the count, 0-2. Come on, Ty. Let's go, baby. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. And we need 6 more to be able to get to 10. And then once we get to 10, then we'll try to get to 20. Home run in the last 2 out of the 3 games for Ty France. Let me turn the volume up here a little bit on my end. There we go. 304 average, 6 homers, 13 ribbies with an OPS of 922 in 26 career games against the Diamondbacks. So we know that he can rake. He just has to be able to find that right pitch. Don't get wild out there. Let's go, Ty. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couple Ks there for Fat. I see you. Fought. Brandon Fought. A combination of fat and fart. All right, Brandon, I see you. 1-1 record with a 4.97 ERA, and he comes out of the gates with 2 Ks, just like Logan Gilbert. All right, Brandon, I see you. Next up for the Diamondbacks in the top of the second, 0 for 0, first baseman, cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Batting second this inning, DHing for Arizona, Jock Peterson. And batting third, good vibes only, former Mariner, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, Gino. Let's go, baby. You think so? You think there's like an inner beef? You think there's jealousy involved? So you think Larson feels that he's the best one, since he's in first place in the points, that him and Chase have this like inner like rivalry where they like have to act like they like each other, but they don't. Like deep down, they're kind of like, it's like frenemies, where it's like you respect the guy, you're on the same team, but at the end of the day, there only can be one champion, right? So there probably is a little inner conflict, but that's what will happen when you end up having 3 of the, top 5, or 3 of the top 10, week in and week out. Because I mean, I can't really say Chase is a a top 5, top 10 guy. I mean, as of late, he's gotten better, but I would say since last year, Larson and Byron both have passed him, and now we just need Chase to catch up back to where he was prior to the accident with the snow. So, Terry in the building, what's good? Let's do it, baby. I appreciate you, Terry. Let me know what you like for photos, and I got you. Give me baseball, basketball, football, hockey, NASCAR. I'm watching Dover right now as well as this Mariner game. Stacks on stacks, racks on racks, a little Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. Terry with his first dono to the channel. $2 holla, 98 to go. Thank you so much. And let me know who you root for. You know, who your favorite teams are in all sports and your favorite players so we can get to know you a little bit. $2, 98 to go. Christian Walker, pop foul, behind in the count, 0-2. Oh, I do remember that. I do. And, you know, drivers don't forget about that stuff. You know, normally it's going to be against rivals, you know, Chevys versus Fords versus Toyotas. But sometimes there is inner beef in between the teammates. Damn, I forgot about that. I did forget about that. Yeah, you can definitely tell Larson is, you know, probably a little jealous, you know, of Byron, of his success this season, even though he's in first place. And then obviously probably feels a little ego that, you know, Chase got lucky and he won one this year, but maybe secretly hoping inside that Chase falls off a little bit. So that way him and Bowman are at the bottom and he only has to compete with Byron as far as teammates are concerned, you know. You know, there's a lot of ego in NASCAR for sure, you know, but there's definitely guys that are at least willing to apologize at the end when they fuck up, and there's certain guys that really aren't, or they have like this bullshit apology. So, top of the second, 1-0 Mariners, 2-2 pitch to Walker. Oh shit, he crushed it. Back, gone. Shit. Wow. Christian Walker says bye-bye baseball, and we got a 1-1 matchup. Damn it. He smoked that ball. Not a good look here for Walter. Hopefully he can calm down. Next up, DHing for Arizona, Jock Peterson. And we haven't seen Logan Gilbert give up too many home runs as of late. Hopefully that was a fluke. Fuck. Crushed it. Look at that exit velo. Almost 105 miles an hour. Britt says, I keep up on the notes. That's why I like you so much, you know? Like, you got passion, you know, for your teams and for, you know, obviously drivers and whatnot, but you pay attention, you know? And like I said, that's why I like having more females on the channel. I'm trying to get it up to like 20%, 80% for the dudes and 20% for the females, so we can have and not have the conversations where you have like creepers being weird, like when, you know, you have females going to other streams and then they end up getting bullied or they end up leaving because they feel uncomfortable. You know, I want to make sure that we can have, you know, people from 10 years old up to 90 years old, regardless if you're a man or a woman, and I want us to be able to gel and vibe. But again, you know, anytime you get a keyboard warrior, you know, guy or girl, sometimes we got to give them the boot. So let's get Jock out of here. 1-2 count. Come on, baby. Baseball, Mariners, football, Seahawks. Nice. So you're just like Reflect. And Megan, that's in Australia as well. So awesome. Heck yeah. How long, Terry, how long you been a Mariner fan and a Seahawk fan? Since like the 70s or the 80s, the 90s? How long? You know, for a lot of us here, half of the fan base is over 40. The other half is under 40. But yeah, I've been following a lot of sports and wrestling since mid-80s, so around 85. Even though I look young, I'm 41. I'm going to be 42 here in a couple days. So, yeah, I know you can. That's why I like you. I got you, Brett. Top of the second, 1-1 Mariners and Diamondbacks. Next up is our boy, former Mariner, Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, Gino. Not really liking that Gilbert gave up that home run early, but again, at least it's just 1-1 at this point. Top towards third, foul. 70s Pilots, awesome. Even before me then. Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah. And then what about the Seahawks, Terry? Are we talking Seahawks like in the inception? Like right when they started with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 1976? Or was it a couple years later for the Seahawks for you? And are you in the Northwest? Do you live in Oregon and Washington? I'm here in Oregon. And then a lot of us you're here in Oregon, Washington. A lot of Mariner fans, some of them, like Lauren is in Canada. We got one in Australia. So, and then we got fans of other teams all across the globe here as well. So welcome to the channel. We appreciate you. And hopefully I can earn a sub from you if I haven't earned one yet. And I really do appreciate the dono, regardless if it's $1 up to X amount of dollars. You know, any amount that someone donates is a pleasure, and it shows a lot of gratitude and hard work that I've been putting in. And I really do appreciate anyone that's willing to go the extra distance to be able to support my dream for me and my pup. Top of the second, 1-1, 2-2 pitch to Eugenio. Popped up. Should be a routine there play. Rayleigh covering some good ground. There we go, 2 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pacific Northwest, homegrown center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Kind of crazy to see him batting 7th or 8th in the lineup. But again, his defense has been good. But offensively, he's been struggling like Julio did in the first 10 games before he kind of got himself out of that funk. Let's see if Corbin Carroll can add to this game. Batting 196 with 1 homer and 5 ribbies. That's very shocking. And of course, this doesn't look like the Diamondback team that was in the World Series last year. You know, again, they got hot and healthy at the right time, right before the playoffs. But it shows you, you can look like shit, during the regular season, but if you can pour it on, about 10 games before the playoffs, make it and be hot, and then be hot and healthy during the whole playoff run. The Phillies and the Diamondbacks have knocked off the Dodgers and Braves the last couple of years, who typically have 100 to 115 wins every year. So it shows you don't got to be the best team in baseball. You just got to be the hottest and healthiest team going into the playoffs. And sometimes that'll beat out the best team record-wise in the regular season. Not all the time, but sometimes. Oh, Marysville, Washington. Nice. Heck yeah. I'm close to like Nike headquarters in Beaverton out here. So representing obviously the Mariners since the mid-'80s. And I'm not sure if you've seen any of our streams here before. Is this your very first stream? Have you seen this channel before or watched any of the content, or is this your first time? 1-2 pitch. Pitch is outside. 2-2 count. Top of the second, 1-1 Mariners and Diamondbacks. We got to get Corbin out. He's been struggling. Let's go, Logan. 2-2 pitch. Got him. Yes, sir. 4 Ks for Logan. He's trying to be just like George Kirby last night with his career-high 12K game. Let's go. He's pacing for 12 as well. Let's go, baby. Mariner Moose likes it. I like it. Let's go. I mean, it doesn't matter if you come from Stetson or Elon like George Kirby. The Mariners have been doing their due diligence and obviously finding these gems, and I'm so thankful for that. Let's go. We're tied up at 1. At least it's entertaining instead of being just 1-0. Next up for the Mariners, DHing for Seattle, Mitch Garver. Batting second, playing right field tonight, Luke, I am your Faja Rayleigh. And batting third, you already know what it is. Class is in session. Left fielder, Jonathan Clase. Let's go. Nice to see Jonathan back in the lineup. I was kind of wondering why he wasn't in the lineup the last couple games. Let the guy play. He was the reason that we got on our streak. And I feel like if you're a good communicator and you understand people and feelings and relationships and vibe, you realize that Jonathan Clase was the reason that we ended up going on the streak. We called him up. We ended up sweeping the Reds, and things from there have been money since then. So again, why reward a guy like that instead of, you got to reward a guy, not punish a guy. So let's play him. And then if for whatever reason you want some of the other young guys to play or new guys to play, send him back down to keep his bat moving. I don't want him to feel that, he's getting like a demotion, but I just want him to stay in good rhythm if you're not going to have him play. But again, as long as they're going to implement him in the lineup more times than not, giving him a day or 2 off of rest, fine. But I better not see Jonathan Clase, with JP Crawford out, I better not see him, not play 3-4 games in a row. I better see him every third game, if they're going to go that route. And we got the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. and Julio Rodriguez. Ooh, baby. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, birthday stream. Let's go. It's going to be a great 4 days. Let's go, baby. Bottom of the second, we're tied up at 1. Brandon Fact on the mound. Mitch Garver in the box. Let's go, Miach. Oh, you're okay, Terry. I already said at the beginning of the year, I felt that he was probably the 4th best pitcher. You know, he's better, obviously, than Emerson Hancock or Brian Wu, but I feel a lot more confident in Logan Gilbert as the 1, George Kirby as the 2, Bryce Miller as the 3, big swing and a miss, like punch out and K by Fat. But I feel that, you know, he started off 0-4. He wasn't getting a whole lot of run support, but also he wasn't really pitching very well either. So it's nice to see him kind of turn the corner. But I feel right now Castillo is still a little bit of a liability and the one that I worry about the most out of the starting 5. You know, everyone else I feel pretty comfortable with. Hancock, Wu will be back to replace him. And Wu has ability to get 10, 11 Ks as well, even though he'll give up 4 to 5 runs once in a while. And then I feel really confident with Bryce and Kirby as well as Logan Gilbert. I feel those are our best 3. And that's a good problem to have if our number 1 pitcher, supposedly Luis Castillo, is our 4th best pitcher in reality. I think we're doing pretty good. And in the last 15 games, our earned run average is only 1 run per game average. So in 15 games, 15 runs. I would say that, our pitching staff is number 1 in baseball right now. And a lot of that hype that we had going into the season is finally starting to kind of come true. I predicted 95 wins. Reflect had 105. Maybe it's somewhere in the middle, but another punch out by Fat. But again, it's just about getting these other role players acclimated to the game, and then hopefully we can get 5 runs or more, 7 to 10 hits, and we can give up 4 runs or less every game. And if that's the case, we're going to have a good chance to be able to hit that number. So next up, Jonathan Clase. Let's go, Jonathan. Bottom of the second, 1-1. Let's go. No problem. And I always try to keep it just honest and genuine and real on any team, on any subject that we go over, regardless if it's like my favorite team or teams or players. If they're doing well, you'll know it. If they're doing bad, you're going to know it. I'm not going to give them special treatment like biased fans do just because they're on your team or your favorite player. The players that are your favorite deserve to be called out when they're not doing well, not to be protected when they're, doing shitty. So, and I'll do that, and like I said, I really appreciate greatness wherever it's at. MLB, NHL, NFL, NBA. It's not about the, name on the front of the jersey. It's the name on the back. And greatness is all sprinkled out in all more professional major sport leagues that are out there. Nice hit by Jonathan Clase. And I like being able to watch greatness on a daily basis. There we go. See, that's what happens when you put Jonathan Clase back in the lineup. He gets a hit right away. Should have played yesterday and the day before, but I'll take it. There we go. Good connection there. Look at that. Beautiful. Jonathan Clase is another guy that we could have at leadoff at some point or another, or batting in the 2-hole. Batting 8th, catcher, backup, Sebi Zavala. Let's go, Sebi. Chop foul. Let him know. Let's go, baby. And I got the Julio jersey on. I'm ready. And we're finally wearing the cream jerseys for the first time this season because Fanatics is lazy, and it took them this long to be able to get them right for the players, not even the fans, the players. So I wish they would have went back to the old look, with the bigger name on the back. The little name on the back, it looks like a little kid jersey. And again, when they wear all white, it's see-through. So, at some point we have to get, to a standard where it's not about making money. We need quality jerseys. You don't want just cheap ones, like practice jerseys for the pros. Big facts. Wild pitch. Clase goes to second by a wild pitch by Fat. We'll take that. Yeah, I mean, for the Seahawks, almost all their picks in the next 3 to 4 years should be offensive line and defense. And if they focus on that, they'll be just fine. And then next year or the year after, you're going to have to look for a quarterback either to compete with Geno or to be Geno's replacement. But other than that, you don't really need to worry about wide receivers or tight ends or, well, you could get a better tight end. So quarterback and tight end need to be replaced at some point, get better ones. But wide receivers, running backs, they're fine. But offensive line, and obviously defense is a priority. And then down the road, quarterback and tight end would be something that I think Seahawks fans would be excited to see what they could get there. Not sure if they'll end up getting a Brock Bowers type in the future, but that would be ideal. That would be the type of tight end that Seattle would want to pair up with their new quarterback, and maybe we'll get something like that in the future for them, where they end up drafting a quarterback and a tight end in the draft next year or the following year. 2-2 pitch from Fat to Zavala. On the corner, punched him out. Man, Fat is on fire right now, too. 5 Ks for Fat. Fought. All right, Brandon, I see you. Let's look at his stat line. All right, fought. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 5 Ks. My goodness. My goodness. And let's take a quick look here at Logan Gilbert. Rocking the Stetson. 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 0 walks, and 4 Ks. So it looks like it's going to be a pitching duel, just like yesterday's matchup with the Mariners and the Diamondbacks. Let's go. End of the second inning. We're tied up at 1. Let's see who's up next for Arizona. Next up for the Diamondbacks, catcher Tucker Barnhart. Batting second, 0-for-0, shortstop Kevin Newman. And at the top of the order again, right fielder 0-for-1, Jake McCarthy. I think he'll do pretty good, Terry. Like I said, it's going to be a new regime, but he's going to try to hopefully create a baby Ravens defense, just like how he had in Baltimore. So if you can end up having a baby Ravens defense, and then the Seattle Seahawks in a couple years, instead of known as a defense that's not good, if you can end up getting to be a top 10 defense, that could be all the difference between, being lined up and matched up equally with the Rams, or potentially surpassing the Niners and winning the NFC West. But it looks like it's going to be a 3-team race because the Rams had an excellent draft. You guys look like you had a pretty good draft as well, probably B+. And then obviously the San Francisco 49ers, they're the cream of the crop of the NFC. So it's going to be really, really tough to surpass them unless they have injuries, or, the Rams and the Seahawks can have top 10 offense and defense to match up to San Fran and some of the other teams. So, obviously it's not Pete Carroll anymore, but, I think that they actually hired the right guy, and we'll see what happens with them. Yeah, the Legion of Boom. Absolutely. Top of the third, 1-1. 0-1 pitch from Gilbert. Pitch on the corner for a strike. Again, you're probably not going to have that recreated ever again, because that was really special, with obviously Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor and Brandon Browner and Richard Sherman. I mean, we're talking about, one of the best, corner safety combo groups ever, but hopefully you can get, 2 out of 4 or 3 out of 4 that can stay healthy. And you already got a couple there already now that have some promise, that have showed, that they can do it, right, with Witherspoon and a few others. So and Tariq Woolen, right? So you need 2 more to be able to add to the group to see what they can do. But again, and also, figuring out what you're going to do on the linebacking core. Obviously we know with Bobby Wagner, being there, nice punch out by Logan, and then leaving to the Rams and coming back, that needs to be filled again. You need better linebackers, and then obviously you need to be able to know how to stop the run. D-line and O-line, to me, are the biggest problems for Seattle, and once they figure out the O-line and the D-line, everything else will flow naturally. So shortstop Kevin Newman, chopped foul. I got to take a look at this NASCAR Dover race. See if I can get it to come up here real quick. There we go. All right, we got 93 laps to go, 307 out of 400. But Big NASCAR guy. I used to do NASCAR streams, but again, I have to have enough people to make it worth it, to be able to do it. But I would love to go back and do NASCAR streams in the future. But again, it just depends on how many people are going to show up. I mean, do we have a chance to be able to get likes and subs and donos? And we have to make a business decision since I do this full time. Appreciate you. Matt Brash shut down. He's going to see a doctor next week, so he'll probably be out for the year, which is a big blow for the Mariners. But on the bright side, Gabe Spire has been amazing. So I don't really feel 100% butthurt about it. It hurts, but at least we have a couple guys in, the bullpen that can, fill the hole while he's gone. It looks like maybe all year or a majority of the year. And then before the trade deadline, hopefully we can get another, mid reliever to, supplement, the pitching staff. Pitches low and inside. 1-1 count to Jake McCarthy. All right, baby. We got 91 laps left here at Dover. Top of the third, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. There we go. 1-2 count. Hit safely in 9 of the last 10 games played for McCarthy. One-two pitch. Chop foul. Chop foul. McCarthy working the count. Let's go, Mariners. Top of the third. We're knotted up at 1. 1-2 pitch from Gilbert. Wow, he is really working it right now. McCarthy fouling it off. He went cutter, four-seam fastball, and splitter. So, Logan is getting into his bag right here trying to get McCarthy out. 1-2 pitch. Come on, Logan. Chop towards third, foul. Let's go, baby. And my best friend Justin got a chance to spend the weekend with his dad. He just got home, and they went to go see the first 2 games against the Diamondbacks, and really happy that they both got 2 wins and got King Griffey Jr. turn back the clock jersey and a 90s retro hat in each of the games as a giveaway. So that's very cool. Got him. There we go. Finally got McCarthy out. What a job by Logan Gilbert. There we go. Another punch out. Let's go. Mariner Moose comes out for that. Nice job, Walter. Yes, sir. Let's go. All right, let's take a look. 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks. That's key. 6 Ks. And then on the other side with Brandon Fatt, let's take a look at him. It's a pitching duel tonight. All right, what do we got here with Brandon? Brandon, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 5 Ks. We got 11 Ks combined. It's almost like a mirror matchup of Kirby last night. But hopefully, we can end up, once these pitchers go out by the 6th inning, then we can end up getting 3 or 4 runs in that 3-inning period. 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. Let's go. Next up, making his debut for the Seattle Mariners, shortstop Leonardo Rivas. Let's go, Leo. Batting second, playing third base, 1 for 1 with a run and an RBI. Third baseman, Hollywood, Josh Rojas. Let's go, J-Ro. And batting third, 0 for 1, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. Trident's up. We need you, baby. And you've been playing well. Lots of hits, lots of RBIs, but we need those homers as well. Let's go, J-Rod. All right, no worries, Terry. Go Mariners. We got 82 laps to go here in this race. All right, come on, Leo. This is your MLB debut. 999th player in Mariners history. So once we get one more player to get called up, that'll be number 1,000 in Mariners history since 1976. Around that time period in the 70s. Wow, 9 seasons in the minors to finally get called up. Come on, Leo. This season with Tacoma, 18 games, 308 average, 2 homers and 11 ribbies. Leo! Oh, baby, hits the wall. Go, Leo, go. Go, Leo, go. Triple, triple, triple. Go, Leo, go. Yes. Yes. Leo making his major league debut with a triple. Let's go, Rivas. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's the way that you do it, baby. Wow. First major league hit as a triple. I mean, obviously a home run would be best case scenario. Triple second, and he got it. Unbelievable. There we go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Next up, third baseman Josh Rojas. Home run, obviously, earlier in the matchup. And hopefully we can get another one here. We got one in the bottom of the first by Hollywood, 349 feet. Let's go, Rojas. RBI time. Let's go. Big swing and a miss behind in the count, 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Count as 1-2. Yaneski Betancourt, huh? Wow. Rojas, 306 average, 3 homers, 6 ribbies. Pitch is low and outside. Hey, it's awesome. You know, like I said, a lot of our guys are feeding off the energy of the pitching staff and the hitters that have been hot. The first 10 to 15 games, we were terrible. And these last 12 to 13, we have been maybe the hottest team in baseball right now, you know, as far as the pitching staff and all the hitters. So, you know, again, you know, the baseball season is extremely long. And a lot of Mariner fans were getting really frustrated and upset, you know, within those first, 10 or 12 games, but it shows you, you just got to be able to have the faith and things will work out. Rojas to first. Let's go. Bottom of the third, runners on the corners on first and third. Let's go. They just called, they had catcher's interference. Now we got no outs with runners on first and third with Julio up. Let's go, baby. Trident's up. Let's go. But again, the main reason that we ended up starting our run is Jonathan Clase. When we called him up, that gave us that energy and that spark like a 6-man off an NBA bench. And we ended up sweeping the Reds, and we haven't looked back. And then now we bring in Leonardo Rivas, and he starts it off with a triple. So again, with J.P. Crawford getting hurt, it really shows you how deep we are. And we don't even have Harry Ford, that superstar catcher, that's in the minor leagues. We haven't even called him up yet. And then that'll be a guy that we end up calling up at some point this season or next season as well. Julio, bloop single. Rivas. Julio with an RBI. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Wheeling and dealing with these new creams that we're debuting, baby. Let's go. Nice job, Julio. We'll take that. Next up, the switch hitter, second baseman. We need to get your batting average up. Great RBI opportunity or home run opportunity. Jorge Polanco. 2-1 Mariners. We're going for the brooms. We're going for the sweep. Let's go. And then we got a 3-game set with the Braves. So can you imagine if we end up sweeping the Braves or if we end up going 2 out of 3 against them? I mean, I feel that everyone already is noticing that Seattle is one of the hottest teams in baseball. But again, if you end up beating the Braves, every fan that looks at the standings and looks at the record will be like, wow, maybe Seattle is a World Series contender this year, or at least an ALDS, ALCS contender, playoff contender with the Texas Rangers, since obviously Houston is not good this year. So, yeah, he was batting a little over 300 in 18 games, but it took him 9 years to get called up. So what a great story for him. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, it was awesome. Career high, man. Yeah, that's why I try to do every single Mariner game. You know, I try to do well over 100 to 120, but my goal this year is, you know, probably to try to do 150 plus, if not all 162. It just kind of depends if we have another event on the same day, like when we had the NFL draft. Sometimes I have to do the NFL draft, and I'll watch the Mariners, and I'll call, you know, the, kind of both at the same time. That's what we ended up doing yesterday. You know, a little bit of the Mariner and the Diamondbacks, but then doing rounds 2 and 3, you know, and going that route from the day before, but a couple days ago. Bottom of the third, 2-1 Seattle. Runners at first and second with a 2-2 count. Let's go, Jorge. Come on, Polanco. And again, there was a lot of hype, you know, that our pitching staff was the best in the major leagues or top 2, top 3, top 5. Safe! Eugenio Suarez hesitated, and he never really does that often, but we'll take it. Now we got bases loaded with no outs. Wow, a rare little setback for Eugenio Suarez, the former Mariner. Good vibes only. I love you. But again, you know, what we're getting with Urias and what we're getting with, you know, Josh Rojas at third, they're playing better. You know, so even though I love you and you're a fan favorite, thank you for fucking up right there. We'll take that. Let's go. Next up, grand salami time. First baseman, Ty France. Let's go. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. Help your boy out. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes on the stream. And then once we get to 10, let's see if we can get to 15. Once we get to 15, we'll see if we can get to 20. So if you're in the room right now and you haven't smashed the like button, please do. We're at 7. There's 15 people in the room. Someone just smashed it just now. Appreciate you. We're at 8. So half of the people that are watching on YouTube have smashed the like button. So if the other half could do that, I'd really appreciate it. And then we got another... how many people? Another 15 people that are watching on Twitter/X as well. So we got about 30 people in the room. So appreciate that. A couple more to be able to smash that like button to help us get our numbers. Bottom of the third, bases loaded, no outs. 2-1 Mariners, 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. Ty France. Let's go. Let's go, Ty. And it definitely helps with the algorithm and the metrics when we can get people to help out on that. So please do. Ty? Oh, he caught it. Rojas has to stay at third. Damn, if he would have dropped that, that would have scored 1, maybe 2. It's okay, Ty. Next time. Next up, DHing for the Mariners, Mitch Garver. And we better get at least a minimum of 1 run. When you have bases loaded, no outs, you want to make sure you're getting at least 1 run. That's like worst case scenario. Obviously, best case scenario would be 4 runs or more when you have no outs. But again, we don't want to hit into a double play right here and get nothing. Come on, Mitch. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. We need 98 to hit the goal. And then another 12 or 13 to be able to get the goal with the likes. All right, we hit 10. Thank you so much for the people in the room. And again, we need 5 more. Another person to smash the like button. Thank you. I appreciate you. 4 more to get to 15. Appreciate you. Bottom of the third, 2-1 Mariners. Bases loaded, 1 out. Fat on the mound. 52 pitches in. Garver in the box. 1-1 pitch. Pitches outside. Good eye. 2-1 count. Let's go, Mitch. Pitch in the zone on the corner for a strike. 2-2 count. Let's go, baby. Bottom of the third, 2-1 Seattle. Bases loaded, 1 out. 2-2 count to Garver. Don't hit into a double play, Mitch. Come on, baby. I don't expect a grand slam like Mitch Haniger a couple nights ago. Dribbler towards third. Fuck. 1. And I called it. Double play. Fucking A. I knew it. I knew it. Sometimes when you call it out, it happens. And there it was. Damn it. But at least we ended up getting the lead. 2-1 Mariners. That's rough. Let's go to the top of the 4th inning. Leading off for the Diamondbacks in the top of the 4th, 0 for 1 with a K. Left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Batting second, playing second base, 0 for 1 with a K. Ketel Marte. And batting third, playing first base, 1 for 1 with a run and an RBI, Christian Walker. And he ended up hitting a solo dinger to tie it up 1-1 in the top of the 2nd. So a quick review if you're just tuning in. So Rojas ended up getting a homer 349 feet into right field in the bottom of the 1st to give us the 1-0 lead. Then Walker came up in the bottom of the 2nd, homered to left center 422 to make it 1-1. And then just recently here in the bottom of the 3rd, Julio singled to center, Rivas scored, Rojas to second, and then we ended up getting a 2-1 lead. But we wouldn't have scored anything if Rivas in his debut ended up getting a triple. So shout out to Leo, aka Leonardo. Yeah, it is one of our things. I mean, a lot of teams do it, you know, and again, it's not something to be proud of, you know, to hit into double plays over and over and over again. But I feel that it hasn't happened as often as it did for us in the first 10 or 12 games when we were sucking. When we were sucking, it was like we would do hit into double plays like 3 times a game. And you lose a lot of games when that happens, when you have bases loaded or 2 guys on and you hit into a double play. Especially if you end up having it happen 2, 3, 4 times in a game, you're going to lose, right? But if it happens once or twice, you can still recover from that as long as the other innings, you're getting multiple hits back to back to back or a home run once in a while. So, all right, baby, top of the 4th. Let's go. Let's go, Logan. Pitches outside, 1-0 count. Top of the 4th, 2-1 Seattle. Strikeout in the 1st inning for Gurriel. Pitch right down the middle. Takes a strike looking. 1-1 count. Chopper towards first. 1 away. All right, we got 68 laps to go in the NASCAR Cup. Big wreck. Hamlin, Larson, Truex, Gregson, and we got my boy Chase Elliott in the top 5. There we go. Top of the 4th, 2-1 Seattle. Next up for the Diamondbacks, the former Mariner, second baseman Ketel Marte. Pitch right down the middle for a strike. 0-1 count. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first for Marte. .306 average with 5 homers and 14 ribbies. A good start for Ketel in 2024. Big swing and a miss. Behind in the count 0-2. 1 for 8 this series. No surprise there. Sun's starting to come out here in Oregon. Good to see. Let's go, M's. Let's go, Mariners. Gilbert, 0-2 pitch. Pitch is outside. 1-2 count. Let's go, Logan. We need you, baby. 10 to 12 Ks. Let's go. He's at 6 Ks so far. Fat is at 5. Did he go? No, he does not. 2-2 count. David in the building. Fly, Eagles, fly. What's good? Two pitch from Gilbert. Chop foul by Marte. Count remains 2-2. And we'll go over the NFL draft on Thursday after I do the Mariners and Braves on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then on Thursday, it'll be a birthday stream. And then we'll discuss everything NFL and go over the winners and losers of the NFL draft and what we think about our players that we picked and the upcoming projections of our teams going into the 2024 regular season. So definitely excited about that. .67 laps left here in the NASCAR Cup Series Dover race. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't get a chance to talk to you about that, but every Eagle fan that I saw that, anytime you can get a Jeremiah Trotter Jr., and we already know what his dad's work ethic is like, to be able to get a father-son combo like that, and then, to be able to have a player come in to Philadelphia, I thought that was a sleeper pick for you guys and a good fit for Trotter, Jr. to go to. So excited for you guys. 1-0 pitch. Chop foul. Who is your favorite draft pick out of all of them, David? The first two? Or you like the Trotter Jr. pick the best? As like a sleeper pick. Pitch is high and outside. 2-1 count. Christian Walker in the box. .269 average, 5 homers, and 18 ribbies in 2024. Had a solo blast earlier in the game to tie it up 1-1. Walker fouls it towards first base. 2-2 count. Mitchell. Okay, I figured, yeah. And then Cooper DeJean will be interesting as well because you could actually line him up at corner, on the outside, at the slot, and he could be a punt returner, kick returner. You can use him in multifaceted. You can use him in many, many ways. So definitely excited to see how they use D.B. Cooper for you guys on the Eagles. Oh, pitch is inside, and it hit Walker. I hope he's okay. Walker going to first there. Hit him right in the hand, like on the pinky or the knuckle. Hopefully he's all right. Next up for Arizona, DHing for the Diamondbacks, Jock Peterson. Oh yeah, Cooper, both of them are first round, talents that should have went higher in the draft. Even where, Mitchell went, like I said, the percentage of drafting each guy, you only had a 3% chance to draft Mitchell where he was sitting, based off the projections on the quote unquote experts. And to pick Cooper, you only had a 6% chance based on your draft position to draft him at that point. So you literally got steals in both players that slid in the draft just because we went so quarterback heavy and wide receiver heavy in that first and second round. So Teams like you can benefit from that. All right, we're going to Mariners challenge here. Did it hit the knob of the bat or did it hit his knuckle or pinky? So that is the challenge right now. Logan Gilbert, after he threw the pitch, went to field it, and Walker didn't really, he shook his hand a little bit, but that looks like it hits the knob. Let them know. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. And we need 3 more people to smash the like button to get to 15. We just got one right now, 13. We need 2 more to get to 15. And then once we get to 15, hopefully we can get to 20 before the stream ends. We got about 30 people watching between Twitter/X and YouTube, so I appreciate you guys. Foul ball, nice. Nice, it was a foul ball, good, it didn't hit him. Good challenge by the Mariners there. Yeah, it was fair ball, not foul. It hit the bat, but it was fair, not foul. Was it a dead ball? Give me some clarification here. I did see that. Yeah, they are waiting for him to be able to sign, obviously with the Players Association and all that. So interesting, obviously people that want to use him in Madden or to buy the jersey, they're going to have to wait. I did see that though. Well, it was like back in the day when we used to play like NBA Live, and some of the games were like 2K and they didn't have Jordan in it yet. So they just had like player 98, and then you could make it 23 and try to create a player to make it look like Michael Jordan. But, certain guys, end up doing that. Walker against the wall. Fuck. Yeah, hit by a pitch definitely doesn't look so bad. Now Walker ends up going to second base. Damn it. Crushed that ball right over the plate. Next up, DHing for Arizona, Jock Peterson. Yeah, Barkley. I remember I bought the Sega game, Shut Up and Jam, the Charles Barkley game, and I used to play that kind of like the street ball, kind of like Arch Rivals from back in the day, but the Sega version, and I enjoyed it. A different type of game, but yeah, some guys, don't want their image in there. Again, that's more money that you can make by just having your name and your likeness, so that you can get paid more. So it doesn't really make any sense not to. Unless you have like some insane lucrative deal with like Upper Deck or something where you're getting way more money to not do it. But most people want to have their name and their likeness so they can get more money and get paid. Popped up. There we go. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th. 2-1 Mariners. Due up for the Mariners, 0 for 1 with a K. Right fielder, Luke, I am your Faja Rayleigh. Batting second, 1 for 1. Our AAA phenom, left fielder, class is in session, Jonathan Clase. And batting third, backup catcher, Sebi Zavala. Let's go, Sebi. Tridents up. All right, let me take a look here on the NASCAR Cup Series. We got 57 laps to go. Ooh, William Byron involved in the wreck. He looks not too happy. We got Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex Jr., Noah Gragson, and Chase Elliott in the top 5. Let's go, Chase. Napa know-how. Howie Roseman has been very good this offseason. Howie Roseman has been good ever since the Slick Nick era. You know, if you're going back with Carson Wentz, like you guys have been hitting, you know, on more drafts than not, and you've been doing pretty good in free agency too. You know, bringing in AJ Brown and whatnot, and so it's just a matter of, you know, drafting all those Georgia players, having some of them develop, and you know, and just, you know, keep grinding away, you know, just to try to find guys to replace others, you know, like Kelsey at center, you know, even though you have already guys on the roster that could fill the hole. But I'm very excited to see where it goes. But yeah, you know, the team has been good. But I would say this, Sirianni is a little immature, and at some point he's going to get fired, and then you're going to have to look elsewhere. But that might actually be a good thing. You know, he does some good things for your guys' team, but I think, like, a lot of times, you know, if he's shit-talking, you know, other players or other coaches, you got to be a little bit more mature. You know, it's one thing if you're a player and you're talking shit, but you don't need to be talking shit as a head coach. It's just not a good look, you know. Definitely shows some signs of immaturity and whatnot. But again, you know, he seems like he vibes with the community and the players. So for now, you know, it's going to be a fit. But I feel for Philly to take the next step, you may have to move on from him and find someone better. You know, if there is someone better available in a couple years. So bottom of the 4th, 2-1 Seattle. Some people like him. Some people want him replaced. So we'll see where it goes. But I wish you guys the utmost success. Bottom of the 4th, 2-1 Mariners. Let's go, Luke. Big swing and a miss. Let's go, Luke. Denny Hamlin leading 94 of 348 laps. Let's go, Denny. I see you. 2-1 pitch to Rayleigh. Marte to first. 1 away. But that's the problem. You lost your good coordinators and you haven't been able to recover, and then you ended up firing a coordinator halfway through the season, and then it even got worse. So again, sometimes you're going to have to rebuild, you know, from the top to have a new coach bring in coordinators, you know, together. You know, again, we'll see if you guys can find the right OC and DC, you know, to match up with him. But sometimes you got to clean house and get a whole new regime to come in. But we'll see. Hopefully it'll work out for you guys. And that's what happens sometimes when you get really good and you make a Super Bowl, and then the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator get another job opportunity instead of staying there and trying to build something special. Because if you didn't lose your coordinators, you know, maybe things would have been a little bit different in the last couple of years. And that's 100% true, you know, because the coordinators that you have compared to the ones you lost are not even in the same stratosphere. So bottom of the 4th, 2-1 Seattle. 1 out, 1-2 pitch to Jonathan Clase. Let's go, baby. Class is in session. Let's go, Jonathan. Struck him out looking. Fuck. Next up, catcher Sebi Zavala. 0 for 1 with the K in the bottom of the 4th. 47 laps to go. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex Jr., Noah Gragson, and Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott in 6. Let's go. Napa know-how. Most whiffs on a 4-seam fastball in the last 2 seasons. Castillo with 20 in 2023. Kirby last night with 18. Woo! Let's go. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Bottom of the 4th, 2-1 Seattle with 2 outs. Sebi Zavala in the box. Brandon Pfaadt on the mound. Pitches outside, 1-2 count. Should we give Brandon some love as well? Brandon's got 3.2 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 Ks. I see you. Oh, big swing and a miss and got him. 6 Ks for Brandon Pfaadt. 7 Ks. So both have 7 right now. Pfaadt and Logan Gilbert. It's a pitcher's duel. 14 Ks combined. All right, Brandon, I see you. Next up for the Diamondbacks, here in the top of the 5th, 0 for 1, good vibes only, the former Mariner, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Batting second, center fielder, 0 for 1 with a K, Corbin Carroll. And batting third, 0 for 1 with a K, catcher, Tucker Barnhart. Let's go, Mariners. All right, we got 42 laps to go here at Dover. We're about halfway through the game here. Top of the 5th, Mariners up 2-1. And then we're going to have 2 games tomorrow, I believe, it's going to start at 6:40. So we'll start at 6:30 tomorrow, 6:30 on Tuesday. And then we're going to start at 1 on Wednesday. And then we'll end up doing the birthday stream on Thursday and talk NFL. And we'll probably start that one around, I don't know, maybe 6 o'clock. We'll start it then, and we'll go from 6 to 7 or 6 to 8, and we'll go that route and talk some NFL, unless we end up just taking the day off. But I don't mind, going over the NFL draft and kind of going over our favorite teams and our picks, and then maybe we can get a little birthday love, and we can get some people to come through to show some love for all the hard work and the energy that I've been putting in throughout the years. So, and then we'll get back at it on Friday for the Mariners' next set of games. Like, sub, donate, comment, share, help your boy out. Need 2 more people to smash the like button to get to 15 if you haven't done it already. Rivas, all the way to France, got him. 1 more person to smash the like button if they haven't done it already, and that'll get us to 15. Appreciate you. Nice job by Rivas. Leo, I see you. All right, so I got Dover going on here as well. Corbin Carroll, broken bat. There we go. 2 away. I like that. Good start here for the Mariners on defense. Gino, nothing. Corbin Carroll, broken bat, or it sounded like it kind of cracked the bat. A little pop-up, 2 away. 2 outs. Next up, backup catcher Tucker Barnhart. Let's go. Top of the 5th, 2-1 Seattle. Pitch low in the dirt, 1-0 count. Let's go, Logan. Pitch is outside, 2-0 count. Come on, baby. Two-0 pitch to Barnhart. In the zone low for a strike, 2-1 count. This season batting 200 with no homers and no ribbies as the backup catcher. We got 34 laps to go there at Dover for NASCAR Cup Series. Hamlin, Larson, Truex Jr., Gragson, and Kyle Busch. Chase Elliott in 6. Pitch is low and outside. 3-1 count. Come on, Logan. Come on, baby. Let's get your 8th K. Let's try to get 10. 3-1 pitch. Chop foul. Count is full. 3-2. Let's go, baby. 3-2 pitch from Gilbert. And he walked him. Damn, that was close. A little high. Barnhart goes to first. A very rare walk for Gilbert with 2 out. Next up for Arizona, shortstop Kevin Newman. There we go. First pitch strike there to get ahead of the count. Top of the 5th, 2-1 Mariners. Runner at first, 2 outs. Kevin Newman 0 for 1 with a fly out in the 3rd. Let's go, Logan. 0-1 pitch. Chop foul ahead of the count, 0-2. 29 laps left here at Dover. Exciting. Matt, what is the biggest name that didn't get drafted in your opinion that you've seen? Is there any? I know you sent me some information, but obviously there was a few Ducks that got picked up. That was good. Oh, wild pitch. Runner advances to second. Any other new information for any other players that were kind of slighted in the draft that should have gotten picked in the 5th, 6th, 7th, but didn't, and then they ended up getting picked up? USDA, unrestricted. I have to go through my list. I didn't get a chance to do it this morning. 1-2 pitch. Chop towards 3rd. Rojas to 1st. There we go. Good defense for Rojas. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. Great job. Rivas, see you. And again, make sure you guys are taking care of your mental health, depression, anxiety, addiction. I've gone through those things. And again, it's hard to be able to get out of the gutter once you're in it. So if you can make slight adjustments in your daily routine, by maybe eating less fast food, walking, getting some fresh air, getting some exercise, maybe cutting back on the partying and the booze, you'd be really surprised on the slight adjustments that you can make. And then how much better physically and mentally that you're going to feel. And if you feel that you are in a point where you are a little bit in the gutter, come here and we can definitely make things a little bit better for anybody. Big facts. Next up for the Mariners here in the bottom of the 5th, 1 for 1 with a triple and a run, making his MLB debut today, shortstop Leonardo Rivas. Batting second, playing third base, Josh Hollywood Rojas. 1 for 1 with a run and an RBI. And batting third, 1 for 2 with an RBI, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. Try dance up. Let's go. The electric, baby. We need it. Three laps to go. PFF. I think anybody, when they make the mock drafts, if you go back and look, everyone thinks they're an expert, but all it takes is a trade up, a trade back, and obviously the first couple picks were pretty, easy to project. Caleb, Jaden Daniels, Drake May. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to go those first 3 picks and then Maserati Marv at 4. But then anything after that, things kind of started to get a little interesting there. But some stuff on PFF I like, but some stuff that I see that their company and their people that are employed by them is laughable. You can definitely tell the people that know what they're doing and the people that are trying to bait people into reacting to whatever they're putting out. Like a top 10 list that obviously clearly has people left out, just so you can engage and say you're dumb, you forgot A or you forgot B, And I feel that everyone does that. NFL.com, ESPN, all the big networks, they always make a list and they always purposely leave out someone that should be on there to get people riled up, and that's the whole point. You have to realize when you're getting baited, hook, line, and sinker, 19 laps to go. Hamlin, Larson, Truex Jr., Noah Gragson, Kyle Busch, and Chase Elliott at Dover. 3-1 pitch to Rivas. Big swing and a miss. Count is full. 3-2 count. Come on, Leo. Turtle up, baby. TMNT. Leonardo Rivas. Let's go. Three-two pitch to Rivas. Got him on the corner looking, struck him out. Fat, nice punch out there. I'll give him some love for that. All right, Brandon. Where are you at right now? 4.1 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 8 Ks. All right, Brandon. I see you. I'm not a hater. Next up in the box with a solo dinger, Josh Rojas. Let's go, Josh. One of my favorite players on the team based off his consistency this year in 2024. 0-1 pitch. Pitch is outside. 1-1 count. $16 laps to go. As long as there's no major crashes, looks like Denny Hamlin will win. But we'll find out. You know, there's definitely going to be some action here late. That's my favorite part, to be able to watch the beginning of a race, you know, and then obviously, you know, there'll be a moment in the middle of the race where they're jockeying for position and you'll have that big wreck. But also the last like 20 laps is very enjoyable for me, because you always get those people that they know they have to make their move, and sometimes that means that they're going to wreck or they're going to wreck others to try to win, and that's really exciting for me on the NASCAR Cup side. 2-2 pitch, chop foul by Rojas. Count still stays 2-2. Bottom of the 5th, 2-1 Seattle. Shout out to all the people watching on Twitter/X as well as YouTube. Like stuff, donate, comment, share, help your boy out. Just saw a little highlight that came up on my phone that Tank Dell got shot. I don't know any of the other news. You got news on that, Matt, on your timeline? What happened to Tank Dell? He got shot? Hopefully he's okay. Fouled it off his foot there by Rojas. Hopefully he's all right. Did someone try to rob Tank Dell? What happened? What's the story with that? Was it a carjacking or wrong place, wrong time at a bar or a nightclub or a strip club, or what happened? Bottom of the 5th, 2-1 Seattle. Rojas still trying to shake off that foul ball that he fouled off his own foot. 11 laps to go. Hamlin, Larson, Truex Jr., Gragson, Busch, and Napa know-how. Rojas all the way to the warning track. Damn, 2 away. It's okay, Josh. All right, Hollywood. Next up, Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. My guy. Pitch is inside, 1-0 count. Come on, Julio, I got your jersey on today. Let's go, baby. Rookie year. 280 average, 1 home run, 11 ribbies. Check swing. 2-0 count. This race is about to wrap up too. 9 laps to go. Denny Hamlin in firm control. Larson, Truex, Gragson, Busch, and Elliott. No movement yet in the top 6. 2-0 pitch to Julio. Chop towards third. And throw to first. Got him. End of the 5th inning. 2-1 Mariners. For the top of the 6th. All right, leading off for the Diamondbacks in the top of the 6th. 0 for 2 with a K, right fielder Jake McCarthy. Batting second, 0 for 2 with a K, left fielder Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And batting third, the former Mariner, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks, second baseman Ketel Marte. And from this point forward, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th inning, we should be able to get some more runs, hopefully, based on when these starting pitchers go out. So we might end up getting, a 4-2 kind of game before it's over. Maybe we can multiply and double up what we have right now. One more run for the Diamondbacks and maybe 2 more for the Mariners, but we'll see. It might end up finishing 2-1, but hopefully we can get a few more runs here. 5 laps to go. I don't think so, but let me check. Let me check the Cash App and the Venmo. I don't think I have anything in there at the moment, though. Now, nothing on there, but hopefully we'll get something before the stream ends. Anytime we end up doing a stream that's like early morning or afternoon, it's a little bit harder to be able to hit the goal with likes and views and shares and donos just because it's earlier in the day. But again, we have to grind it out. Not every game is going to be played in the evening. So we got to grind it out. Some days are going to be a little bit better than others. But again, we're going to have 2 games in the evening tomorrow for the Braves, and the Mariners should get good results on both of those because Braves are one of the best, Mariners are one of the best. And then we'll have an early game like this on Wednesday, the rubber match, and then we'll have an NFL stream on my birthday on Thursday. So definitely excited about that. Let me take a look to see what we got going on. Lauren liked the stream there on Twitter/X. And let me see who the... No, Bo Nix is not going to be. That's just someone being a hater. He's not going to be Paxton Lynch or Trevor Siemian. If we're going to compare Bo Nix to anyone, a good comparison is Baker Mayfield. A guy that has a skill set to be a top 10 or top 12 quarterback, but may or may not work out with Denver. It may have to be a second or third team after, but hopefully it works out for you and the Denver Broncos. So that's the proper comparison. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we play the Astros. Hell yeah. Number 8, another K there for Logan Gilbert. I think Bo Nix will start right away. There would be no point of having Zach Wilson start, or Jarrett Stidham or Danucci. They're not as good as him. He's better than all of those players right now. Bo Nix is. And that's not me being a Duck fan and being biased. It's just honest. And it's true. So they would be stupid to not play him from the very beginning. Will he have some rough games? Yes, but it'll be better for him to get the experience with Troy right out of the gates and have him sit behind Zach Wilson, who's terrible. That's just being honest. Like all the guys that you got on the bench are bench guys. They're not starters. So I think Bo Nix will start week 1. Absolutely. J.J. McCarthy will start week 1. Caleb will start week 1. Jaden Daniels and Drake May will start week 1. The only one that's not going to start week 1 is Michael Penix Jr., but he would, obviously, if they didn't, have Kirk Cousins. But, Kirk Cousins is there. He'll have to wait his turn. So they're looking for long-term depth, but I think all the quarterbacks will start right away, except for the obvious Michael Penix Jr. Lauren in the building. What's good? Take that number 3. Well, it's 2-1 Mariners. Logan Gilbert has been doing pretty well. 5.1 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 8 Ks. We got Fat on the opposite side with 8 Ks as well. ERA of 1.85. And we just need Logan to get out of this inning. And we'll see what happens in the last 3 for us to, see what we can do. But Bo Nix, 100% is going to start week 1. They'd be stupid not to. You don't draft someone that high to sit. You know what I mean? Like I said, even J.J. McCarthy, I don't like him, but he'll be starting. Again, you're going to go that route. And again, same thing with Jaden Daniels, Drake May, and Caleb. Everyone will be starting. Nice catch. Rojas. Moose Squad in the building. And I appreciate you liking and retweeting the stream on the Twitter/X and helping out with support with that, Lauren. I appreciate you very much. Rivas got a triple on his first at-bat, Lauren. So I'm not sure if you saw that or looked at the notes and whatnot. But that was awesome to see. You know, anyone that we bring up, Jonathan Class is in session, Leonardo Rivas, TMNT, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, I see you. You know, and then we still got Harry Ford waiting in the wings for him to come up. And whoever the next person is that gets called up will be the 1,000th career Mariner since the existence of the Seattle Mariners. We're at 999 for Leo Rivas. So far, so good. 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Clase. There we go. Next man mentality. And yeah, your O-line, you know, there's something there, but again, running backs, you know, again, your running back room hasn't been very consistent. The offensive line sometimes plays good, sometimes doesn't, right? The wide receivers, you don't got Jerry Jeudy there anymore. You still have Cortland Sutton. So you have a couple pieces, but you still need more. And then obviously getting Troy Franklin helps. And then the defense needs a hell of a lot of work on that side of the ball. So it's not like you got Von Miller over there or DeMarcus Ware. You know, it's like you don't have a lot of the guys that you did. And even though, you know, you have corners and safeties and, you know, the Simmons and some of these, you know, guys in the past, you still need to work on that side of the ball. The defense, you know, needs some improvement. And then like with the Chicago Bears, you know, I made a comment, you know, in the draft when we started round one that the Bears, you know, don't really have an O-line or a defense. You know, they have some players on the line and their defense is good at the run, but it's a passing game. So if you're one of the best at stopping the run, but no one runs the ball anymore, you're letting everyone throw on you. So again, you know, to me, you can still be good in a category, but at the end of the day, if you're 7-10, you don't have an O-line and you don't have a good defense. Oh my God, look at me. We have a really good run defense. It's a passing league. You know, sometimes you get these people on fucking YouTube, you know, that don't understand. Yeah, you can be good in one statistical category of defense, like run stopping, but that doesn't mean the overall defense is good. If one of the worst in the pass defense, it's not a running league, it's a passing league now. You know what I mean? So again, some people are kind of stupid and you have to kind of explain it to them and whatnot. But again, if the Bears had a good O-line and a good defense, they wouldn't be 7-10. Even if some statistical categories they're good at, like stopping the run. You know, but again, at the end of the day, is that helping you win games? No, it's not. So there it is. But with the Broncos, again, you still need a lot of work, but hopefully, you know, you'll get there. Denny Hamlin with the Len, Larson, Truex, Jr., Bush, and Elliott. Elliott got 5. Nice. Napa, no hell. All right, race is over. You know, but you get these like Chicago Bear fans that get pissed off when people tell them that the offensive line and the defense, you know, isn't that good. Yeah, and you can be statistically good, you know, on PFF. Oh, look at this offensive lineman, or oh, we're good at rush defense, but that doesn't mean your defense overall. You get these people that get inside their feelings too much. Like at the end of the day, you got the number 1 pick because your team is ass. You're 7-10. No one has any belief that the Bears are going to be that good and be able to beat up the Vikings or the Packers or the Lions. So at the end of the day, you know, people can bitch and moan and complain, but hey, you got the number 1 pick because your team sucks. That's why you ended up getting Caleb and Rome. You know, you're at the top of the board because your team sucks. You know, and hopefully it gets better. Again, some people don't want to hear that. Go M's. Bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Mariners. Polanco been struggling. We need to get him on board. Come on, Jorge. Big swing and a miss on 3-2 count. Struck him out. 1 away. Fat is wheeling and dealing out there. 9 Ks for Fat, 8 for Gilbert. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. Go, Ty. Congratulations to Denny Hamlin for winning Dover. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. Help your boy out. Pitch in the zone for a strike. We got about 35 people watching, half on Twitter/X, half on YouTube. If you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. We need one person just smashed it. We're at 15. We need 5 more to get to 20, and then that will hit the goal. And then we still need a lot more on the dono side. We need 98 to hit the goal. The creams are looking creamy. They're looking good, man. Nice to be able to have them out there. You know, Fanatics lazy as shit. You know, it took them this long, 28 games in the regular season to finally have them ready. You know, very unprepared and unprofessional company. They make kids' jerseys that the pros have to wear. And obviously the bigger name on the back is always going to look better than these little letters that they have that make it look like some kind of champion kid jersey. But it is what it is. That's corporate greed for you, huh? Money, money, money. With these deals with companies that make it look shitty, you know? That's the next lid that you're going to get. Bottom of the 6th, 2-1, Mariners. Mitch Garver in the box, popped foul. 0-1 count. Come on, Mitch. Let's go, Ems. Hang on, baby. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss from Guard. Behind in the count, 0-2, batting 147, 2 home runs and 5 ribbies. Bring back Mike Ford or Tom Murphy, please. Or call up Harry Ford and have someone else play DH. Come on now. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. Fat, wheeling and dealing. 11 Ks for Brandon Fat. Well, unbelievable. Brandon, you're fat enough. My goodness. Brought his ERA down from 4.97 to 4.67, but 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, and 11 Ks. That's a fantastic day for Brandon Fat. All right, let's go to the top of the 7th inning. Let's see who is up for the Diamondbacks. Due up for Arizona, 2 for 2 with a run, RBI, and a homer earlier in the matchup. First baseman Christian Walker. Batting second, 0 for 2 with a K. DHing for Arizona, Jock Peterson. And batting third, 0 for 2, the former Mariner, good vibes only, Eugenio Flores. Oh, really? What is that? Is that good for you or bad for you? Because obviously with the Kraken on Prime and obviously the local channels in Seattle and Portland on our local, KGW or, whatever it is, for Channel 8, Channel 6, wherever it is in Seattle and Oregon for Portland. Us, it's going to be on an NBC station. Not sure if that's going to be the affiliate also for Seattle, but to have it on Prime is awesome. I'm liking that. That's much better than having it on Roots, so... Pitches outside for a strike. Finish the play and throw to first no matter what. Check swing. 2 for 2 with a solo home run and a double for Christian Walker. We got to get him out of this inning. And we just need 2 more Ks to get Logan Gilbert to 10, and that's going to be the goal for every pitcher that's a starter. You always want to go into the matchup, no matter who you're playing, and try to get 10 Ks. And if you get 11 or 12 or 13, then you're having a career day. But if you don't and you end with 8 or 9, it's still a solid day. You have to shoot for the stars. No one goes in as a number one pitcher and says, oh, let's get 5 Ks today. 5 Ks is like a bad day. You want to be shooting for the stars, so shoot for 10. This is the longest number 3 ever. That's a number 1 and a number 2 wrapped up with a number 3. Number 1, number 2, and a 3 with a phone. 1-2 pitch. Pitch is low and inside, 2-2 count. Strike his ass out, baby. Let's go. This will be K number 9, and then we can just get one more after Christian. If he strikes out the side, we can get 11. There we go. Number 9, baby. Yes, sir. Yeah. That's my Walter. That's what Lauren's taking right now, a Walter. Let's go, baby. There we go. 9 Ks. 2 more to get to 11, but 1 more to get to 10. Let's do it. Strike out the side. We can get Jock. Pitches outside, but called a strike. Good hand positioning there by Sebi Zavala to frame that. Come on, Logan. 0-1 pitch. Pitch is low, into the dirt. Outside, 1-1 count. 283 average, 2 homers, and 5 ribbies. And we're in a good position. It goes Jock and then Gino. So we can definitely get 2 more Ks here out of Logan Gilbert. One pitch. Pitch is low into the dirt. Inside. Wow. They had him a check swing there. Wow. 1-2 count. Now we just need a fastball to blow it right past him, and then we can get him to 10 Ks, baby. One-two pitch from Logan. Pitches outside. 2-2 count. Tried to bait him. Seems like Jock is on a different team every single year. Come on, baby. Let's go. 2-2 pitch. Top towards first base. Is that fair? Fuck. Throw to second base. Sliding in safe. God damn it. Line drive to first. Peterson doubled to second. At the line drive past Ty France, he couldn't come up with it. Just out of reach. At the tip of the mitt. Just the tip. And next up, good vibes only, third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Got to get him out here. Let him go. Let him complete this fucking inning. You better not pull his ass. I need to see fucking 10 Ks. Come on, Service. Leave him in. He's earned it. He's played great. Let these guys, reap the benefits of the hard work that they put in to get to this point. I mean, we're not trying to be like Nolan Ryan and pitch all 9 innings, but again, going through 7 innings would be really, nice to see once in a while. There we go. Big swing and a miss to Gino. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out, baby. Oh, 1 pitch. Pitch is high out of the zone. He's starting to lose a little control. 1-1 count. Come on, baby. You got top of the 7th, 2-1 Seattle, runner at second, 1 out, 1-1 pitch to Eugenio Suarez. Let's go. I agree, Lauren. Pitch is low in the dirt, 2-1 count. He's starting to get tired, though, right now. You can tell his delivery is not good, but Gino's 0 for 9 this series. So we got to find a way to make it 0 for 10, and then that'll get his 10th K. Gino probably wishing he was still on Seattle. Not sure if Kelenic would say the same thing, or Teoscar Hernandez being on the Braves and Dodgers, but Gino over his head. Fuck. Over Rayleigh. Is that going to score a run? Fucking A. We just got tied up 2-2. Fuck. Now we got to pull Logan Gilbert out. Damn it. He might end with 9 Ks now. Fuck. We're going to have our hitters step up here in the 8th and the 9th and the bottom of the 7th if we want to win this now. Fucking A. Damn it, Logan. Exit velo 105.5, and we had our outfielders up a little bit too close. And right over Jonathan Clase's head. Should have been a little bit further back, right over his mitt. There goes Logan Gilbert, stuck at 9 Ks. Fucking A. Good job, Logan. That just was rough there at the end. Wanted 10 Ks, but fuck. At least Service gave you a chance. But at least we're not down 3-2 at this point. That's rough. All right, next up for the Diamondbacks, 0 for 2 with a K, Corbin Carroll. Oh, I don't want to lose this game. Come on now. All right, man. Sounds good. Braves, Mariners, next 3 games. Be here. Hang out with your boy. Have a good rest of your day, brother. 6.1 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and 9 Ks, 97 pitches. We got my guy Gabe Spire coming in, so I feel confident with him. He'll be able to get the side retired here. Let's go, Gabe. First pitch strike for Gabe. Gabe Spire, a little Pat McAfee lookalike. They could be brothers. Let's go, Gabe. 10 innings, 1 earned run, 15 strikeouts, and 2 walks. That's as good as it can fucking get right there. No Matt Brash, no problem. It hurts, but at least we have Gabe rolling. Next up in the box, Corbin Carroll. Throw to second. Safe. That was close. And we don't want them to take the lead here. We want to make sure that we keep it tied so we can win this. Top of the 7th, we're knotted up at 2. Runner at second, 1 out. 1-2 pitch to Corbin Carroll. We can get him out. Come on, Gabe. Popped up. Oh, we got this. We got this. Trident's up. Yes, 2 away. Good shit. Nice pop out to the shortstop. Next up for the Diamondbacks, catcher Tucker Barnhart. Go Mariners. Let's go. And these are the type of games that you need to win early in the season to make sure you can get as close to 90 to 100, to end up winning the division or getting a wild card. These games that end up being tied, and then whoever plays the best in the last 2 to 3 innings, you got to be able to grind out wins sometimes. And hopefully we can find a way to grind this one out, even if it's only a 3-2 win, and then we can sweep the Diamondbacks, and then we can go in very confident against the Atlanta Braves in a 3-game set. Takes a strike there, 0-1 count. Got Gabriel Moreno in, filling in. Pitches outside, 1-1 count. Big swing and a miss. Gabe Spire giving him the heat. Take that, take that. Moreno coming in as the starting catcher, but DHing and filling in now. Seeing if he can end up getting a hit for Arizona. Let's go, Gabe. Strike his ass out. Let's go. 1-2 pitch. Chopper. Throw to first. Got him. Nice job, Gabe. Way to come in and get it done. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 7th. Nice job, Gabe. One of the best relievers right now, mid-relievers in baseball. Glad we have you. Next up for the Mariners, 0 for 2 with a K. Right fielder, Luke. I am your Faja Rayleigh. Batting second, 1 for 2 with a K. Classes in session, Jonathan Classe. And batting third, backup catcher, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks, Sebi Zavala, unless they pinch hit Cal Raleigh in this position, which they might do. So, seventh inning stretch. Go, baby. The God Bless America here thing. And we're 17 subs away from 20,200. We gained 5 yesterday, so that's always a good sign. 4 or 5, 1 today, so that's a good sign. Moving in the right direction. All right, baby, let's go. Let's take a look at the headlines here to see if there's anything else in the sport world that's going on. All right, let's see. Texans wide receiver Tank Dell, minor wound from a shooting. What's the deal with that? Florida, shortly after midnight, bystander during a private event where a teenage gunman wounded 10 people after an altercation, wasn't seriously injured and traveling back to Houston. Look at some of the scores in the NBA and NHL playoffs. We got Clippers 97, Mavs 92 with 5 minutes to go. Knicks 97, Sixers 92. Knicks have a 3-1 lead in the playoffs. Bucks and Pacers. Indiana is up 2-1 with injuries to Giannis and Dame. They're fucked. And we got T-Wolves about to sweep the Phoenix Suns up 3-0. That'll be on later tonight at 6:30. And then let's take a look at the NHL. Canucks and Preds. Vancouver is up 2-1 in the series. It's tied up 1-1 after the first period. Avalanche won 5-1 over the Jets. They're up 3-1 in the series. And then we got Rangers and Caps on at 5. And Rangers are up 3-0 in the series, trying to sweep the Caps tonight. And then the Oilers and Kings are on at 7:30 tonight on TBS. And that is it. Let's take a look at the MLB. Astros 6, Rockies 2, top of the 8th. Come on, Colorado. Giants 3, Pirates 1, bottom of the 7th. Twins 5, Angels 4, top of the 7th. Phillies 7, Padres 3, bottom of the 7th. Then we got some final scores. Braves 4, Guardians 3 and 10. Athletics 7, Orioles 6 final. Blue Jays 3, Dodgers 1 final. Wow. Tigers 4, Royals 1. Mets 4, Cardinals 2 and 11. Nats 12, Marlins 9. Yankees 15, Brewers 5. That's a big one. White Sox 4, Rays 2, and then Rangers 4, Reds 3, Cubs and Red Sox last game of the afternoon starting in 1 hour. Let's go Mariners. Like, sub, donate, comment, share, help your boy out. Demo pinch hitting. Five more likes to get to 20. If you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. 98 to go. See if someone will come in and bless us before the stream is over. Dylan Moore popped up, back to the warning track. One away. Next up, class is in session. Left fielder, 1 for 2 with a K, Jonathan Clase. Let's go. Do you watch every Phillies game, David, or do you watch just like a here and there? Are you as hardcore on the Phillies as you are with the Eagles, or do you just try to, check up on them, as the season goes along? (18-10) is a fantastic start. 0-1 pitch to Clase. Big swing and a miss. Behind in the count, 0-2. Come on, Jonathan, focus. We need you here. We need to find someone to get this rally started. (0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Mantiply says, sit down. Are we going to bring in Cal Raleigh here, or are we going to stick it out with Sebi Zavala? Oh, we got Haniger coming in. Okay, good choice. All right, come on, Mitch. And we got Cal Raleigh on deck as well. I like that. Let's go. Let's go, Mitch. Grand slam a couple games ago, 239 average, 4 homers, 18 ribbies. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. First pitch from Mantiply to Haniger. Pitches outside. Wow, how the hell is that called a strike? That was a foot or 2 foot off the plate. My God. Nice. That's good to hear, man. It's always good to be able to be hardcore fan for more than just football. You gotta have something to keep your interest and to keep your motivation going, something to look forward to when we're not in the NFL season or college football. So that's why I try to, watch so many things, NFL, college football, NHL, NASCAR, baseball. I got to try to make sure I got something to keep my mental health on a high note every single day. 0-2 pitch, pitches inside. 1-2 count to Haniger. Philly in second place. Atlanta's 19-7, and you're 18-10. We're 15-12. If we can win this and go 16-12, and then beat up the Braves, you might be in first place here in sometime next week, depending on if you guys can keep continuing to win games, and if we can sweep or win 2 out of 3 against Atlanta. Hopefully, we don't get swept and lose all 3 to Atlanta, but I don't think we will. I think the way that we're playing right now, the least amount would be 1 game that we win. Little hit to short, throw to first. Top of the 8th inning. for the Arizona Diamondbacks. We played 7, tied at 2. Let's go to the top of the 8th. Leading off for the Diamondbacks, 0 for 2, shortstop Kevin Newman. At the top of the order, 0 for 3 with 2 Ks, right fielder Jake McCarthy. And batting third, 0 for 3 with a K, left fielder Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Oh, absolutely. You know I will. My plan is to do, out of 162 games, as close to that number as I can. So if I do 150, 155 out of 162 games, the only reason that I'm going to end up not using the Mariners as the main focal point as a stream is if like the NFL draft was on. So I ended up doing rounds 2 and 3, but I ended up calling the Mariner game kind of at the same time, once it started. So, other than that, if there's NHL playoffs or NBA playoffs, I'm probably still going to lean towards Mariners, because obviously this is a channel that does many, many things, but I'm always going to cater to the Oregon Ducks, the NFL on whoever is playing, all 32 teams, during the regular season, trying to pump out reaction videos and Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night. And then obviously I'm going to, do as many Mariner games as possible, as well as the Oregon Ducks. So, and then Seattle Kraken, obviously I do that, and NHL after the NFL is obviously over. So yeah, when Philly is in Seattle, I'll definitely do every game when they come in and play, for sure. Now we got Thornton in here. Trent filling in for Gabe. Hopefully he does a decent job. Thornton and Cal here working together. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Trent. Top of the 8th, 2-2. Mariners and Diamondbacks right down the middle. Big swing and a miss. Behind in the count, 0-2. Newman in the box, Thornton on the mound. 0-2 pitch from Thornton. Pitch is outside, 1-2 count. Let's go, Trent. One-two pitch. Chop foul. Pitch is outside, 2-2 count. Hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend and a fantastic Sunday. We are so close to sweeping the Diamondbacks, I can taste it. We just have to find a way just to manufacture a run. We don't need 2 or 3 or 4, just 1. And that might be good enough to win this game. Pitch is high, 3-2 count. Come on, Thornton. Fucking A. Pitch is high and outside, and he walked him. Tony Papas with the follow. I'll follow you back. Appreciate you. Tony likes New York sports. Top of the 8th, 2-2 Mariners and Diamondbacks. Runner at first. Leadoff hitter McCarthy in the box 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 6th and showing bunt on the first pitch. Now the strategy part of baseball is starting to come into play here in these last 2 innings. You know, who's ever going to have the most discipline here in these last 2 innings is going to win. Drops the bunt. Go to first. Get him. There we go. 1 away. Good bunt there by Jake McCarthy to move the runner over. 1 away. Next up, left fielder Lourdes Gurriel Jr. You don't like the City Connects for the Phillies? What do you not like about them? Everything? The colors, the combination, what do you not like about them? You just don't think they look stylish? They look ugly to you? 5 more likes to get to 20. One 0 pitch. Popped up. Here we go. Julio's got that. Right ends up. 2 away. Let's go. 1 more out. Next up, the former Mariner, second baseman, Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 with 2 Ks so far this afternoon. Let's go Mariners. Right ends up. Yeah, I always hate when they do colors or like some kind of jersey that, you know, looks a little odd. Wow, off the wall, almost a home run. Fucking A. Big RBI right there for Marte. Newman scores. Now we're down 3-2. Fuck! We might have just lost the game right there. God damn it. Soccer uniforms? Okay, yeah. God damn it, Thornton, you fucking bum. Jesus Christ, how did we not get out of this inning? Fucking Thornton. And why is every fucking player on the Mariners in the outfield too close? You know, we've had 3 baseballs go over their heads for big hits. Golly. Motherfuck. Next up, first baseman Christian Walker. I can take it if we have one outfielder that, you know, is a little bit too close and it goes over the head. But when we have 3 different baseballs by 3 different players in the outfield, that it goes over their head for an RBI or a big hit. I mean, come on. Pitch in the zone for a strike. Top of the 8th, 3-2 Diamondbacks. They just took the lead there by Ketel Marte and a clutch RBI. Fucking Thornton. Fucking this game up for us here. God damn it. City Connects more retro, yeah. Well, some City Connects are nice, you know, but again, I guess it just depends on your team. You know, every team has got a different vibe and a different color scheme and, you know, and a different type of history, you know. It's like when you get like the Pittsburgh Steelers with the Bumblebee ones that look like shit, you know. It's like not every throwback jersey is going to look like the Eagles and the Kelly Green or Seahawks blue from the 80s or 90s or the Houston Oilers or the Patriots, you know, with the guy with the, you know, his, you know, fingers in the dirt, you know, obviously, and on the helmet, or creamsicle orange for Tampa. You know, not every single one is going to be, you know, everyone's favorite. So big swing and a miss. Got him, but you fucked it up, Thornton. Now they take the lead. Now more pressure here on the Mariners. Let's see if we actually have a good lineup here to do some damage. It looks like we do. All right, leading off for the Mariners to make this comeback. God damn it. 1 for 2 with a run and an RBI. Solo dinger, Hollywood, Josh Rojas. Batting second, 1 for 3 with an RBI. Center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. We need this badly. Trident's up. And batting third, switch hitter, second baseman, 1 for 3 with 2 Ks, Jorge Polanco. And we need 1 out of these 3 or 2 out of these 3 to get on base if we want to have any chance. Because once it goes to the 9th, it'll probably be over mentally for everyone because that's just too much to come back from, but we'll see. That is true. It's true to the Steelers, but it looks stupid. You know what I mean? All right, let's go. Cal Raleigh. Come on, baby. Come on, Cal. Oh, Jesus. It almost hit Cal Raleigh in the stomach. What the fuck was that? Like some sidearm bullshit. All right, Mariners are down in the bottom of the 8th, 3-2 Diamondbacks. They have 2 innings to come back here. Pitch right down the middle for a strike from Thompson. Wicked sidearm thrower here. And again, you know, he'll bait a lot of hitters on pitching garbage off the plate, so you have to be very calculated on your swings here. Cal Raleigh, 235 average, 6 home runs, and 13 ribbies. I mean, this guy Thompson is throwing it as hard as he can, but the control really isn't there. So hopefully Cal can be smart here in the box. Let's go, Cal. Big dumper, let's go. Pitch is outside, 3-1 count. I think if you just don't swing, we can get on base with a couple walks. The old school jerseys are obviously much better than anything new. You know, the new jerseys are terrible. Pitch is outside. That should have been a walk. Fuck, you ump. Ooh. This ump is terrible. Way off the plate. Crowd is booing as well. Boo birds are out. This ump is terrible. It's not Angel Hernandez terrible, but a few more bad calls. We're getting there. 3-2 pitch. Cal pops it foul. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. We're at 298 to go. I think we need 5 more likes to get to 20. Let's go. Bottom of the 8th, 3-2 Mariners. We down. Come on, Diamondbacks. Give me a good pitch here to Cal. Cal, grounder foul. Come on, Cal, dig deep, baby. MLB average for hard hit rate is 38%. Cal's at like 54. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. Fuck. 1 away. Damn it, Cal. Next up for the Mariners, third baseman, Hollywood, Josh Rojas. Go, Josh. Come on, Josh. Pitch right down the middle towards first base. A dribbler. Easy out there for Walker. 2 away. Fuck. All right, Julio. This might be our last chance. Because once it gets to the 9th inning, you know, a lot of times the players You know, it's hard to rally once you have to have all that pressure in the ninth, and a lot of times you just can't come back. So hopefully Julio can get a solo dinger here, Trident's up, and we can tie the game and then maybe go into extras and find a way to win in 10 or 11. Go, Julio. Pitch right down the middle for a strike. 0-1 count. Yeah, I mean, this ump has been terrible. There's been pitches that have been a foot to 2 feet off the plate that he's called strike against the Mariners, and he hasn't really done that for the Diamondbacks today. So I don't know what the hell is going on. You know, I don't know if it's some kind of favoritism or what, or if this guy just sees the zone, you know, the box a little bit differently. But, you know, I can count at least 4 bad pitches today that the Mariners have had ball called strike, and it wasn't even close. Oh, great. Saucedo's coming in, and we're really going to lose. Fuck, I wanted to sweep today. And we got the Braves for a 3-game set coming up, so we need to, you know, we need that momentum. Mariners Braves on Monday, Mariners Braves on Tuesday, Mariners Braves on Wednesday, and then birthday stream on Thursday, and we struck him out. Fuck, I think we might have lost this game. You know, momentum has disappeared for the Mariners here, and now we have to hope that they don't score any more runs in the top of the ninth, and then we're going to have to come up with 1 or 2 to either tie or possibly win, and that might be too much to ask for, you know. A lot of times, you know, these games go like this. They're thinking about, oh, what's for dinner? Where am I going after the game? And instead of focusing on trying to end up getting this dub, and they already know they got Atlanta for a 3-game set. So, Julio, damn it. All right, let's go to the top of the ninth. And we got Saucedo coming in, who I don't trust at all. So, Tough. But again, we won the first 2, so it's not like, you know, we are getting swept, you know, and things have been very good since the Cincinnati Reds series, since we swept them. But you can't win them all. You know, we can't get greedy, but it sucks when you have a chance to sweep and the game is there, and in the last 2 innings you fuck it up. You know, again, you know, maybe having Logan Gilbert go too long, and maybe should have had Gabe Spire pitch for a couple innings instead of fucking Thornton. You know, go with the guy that's good. Fuck Thornton. You know what I mean? Like, have him sit on the bench. Go with Gabe for 2 or 3 innings if needed. You know, I feel more comfortable with Gabe. You know, Logan for 6 or 7 and Gabe for 2 or 3. Fuck Thornton and fuck Saucedo. I don't trust those guys. You know, keep Gabe in for 2 or 3 innings. His arm isn't going to fall off. And if he's going to be the best pitcher, if we don't have Matt Brash, he might be out for the year. Go with a hot hand, right? Is that just me? Fuck. You don't always have to do things by the book. You know, go 6 innings with one guy, then a guy in the 7th, a guy in the 8th, and the closer in the 9th. Fuck. All right. So you never know. A miracle could happen. Oh, God. Saucedo is on the mound. And then we got Grichuk in the box. Come on, Mariners. Big swing and a miss. Head of the count, 0-2. Come on, Taylor. I don't got any faith in you, but if you can just get out of this inning and we can have a miracle here in the 9th, you never know. Maybe we can get it to be 3-3 and then right back to Saucedo can't even feel the ball. It gets hit right back to him and can't even get out. Thanks. Good job, Taylor. Good job, guy. You're terrible. Jesus. Chuck coming in for Peterson. Next up, Eugenio Suarez. Everything is going. You can tell momentum is completely gone. And I would be incredibly shocked if we can actually come back and win this game based off momentum. Not in our favor right now. Next up, third baseman, good vibes only, former Mariner Eugenio Suarez, who ended up getting that key RBI to have them take the lead. 1 for 3, 1 for 10 in the series, but that big hit was good enough to possibly win this game for them. They'll take that. You don't want to have a guy go 0 for 9 in like 3 games, but if you end up going 1 for 10 and it ends up being the winning RBI to win game 3 so you don't get swept, they'll take that. Top of the ninth, 3-2 Diamondbacks. Saucedo on the mound. Eugenio Suarez in the box. Good vibes only. Still looks better in a Mariner uniform, though. Check swing. Did he go? He did. 2-2 count. Yeah, I would have liked to have Rivas keep going as well. All right, come on, Taylor. 2-2 pitch. Get him out. Got him. There we go. Sits down. Next up, 0 for 3 with a K, center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Really struggling this year, after being an all-star and absolute stud in the playoffs last year. This team doesn't look like they did in the playoffs, but again, it's still early in the season. Pitches inside, 1-0 count to Corbin Carroll. Seattle native. One-0 pitch from Taylor Saucedo. Pitches outside, 2-0 count. 190 average, 1 home run and 5 ribbies. It sounds like Julio's numbers before he started getting hot. Two-0 pitch. Pitch on the corner for a ball called strike, but I guess we'll take it. 2-1 count. Two-1 pitch. Saucedo, foul. Pitches outside, 3-2 count. Come on, baby. Three-two pitch. There we go. Nice punch out. I was almost guaranteed thinking that was going to be a walk. Corbin Carroll, sit down. We'll take that. 2 away. Next up, catcher Gabriel Moreno. We can definitely get him out. Come on, baby. Have faith. Big swing and a miss. Ahead of the count, 0-2. All right, one more strike, and then we just need a miracle. We don't even necessarily need 2 runs to win. That's best case scenario. But just 1 to tie it and then see what we can get in the 10th. Not be greedy. Just try to get a tie and then see what happens in extras and see if we can come up with the big victory. But obviously, best case scenario, we get 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th and we win. Dribbler to third, go to second. There we go. All right, last chance here. Bottom of the 9th. Let's go, Mariners. Final 3 outs to get this dub or to tie it up and to go to extras. All right, here we go. Last chance. 1 for 3 with 2 Ks. Second baseman, switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Let's go, Jorge. We need you, bud. Your batting average is some shit. Let's go. Batting second, first baseman, Ty France. Let's go, Ty. And batting third, DHing for Seattle, Mitch Garver. Polanco, 1 for 3, 2 Ks. France, 0 for 3 2Ks. Garver, 0 for 3 2Ks. So not ideal. We got, out of the 3 guys, they're 1 for 9. So tough. I'm not sure if we're going to have that electricity here in the bottom of the 9th, but we can pray. Come on, Mariners. Let's see where we're at on the likes right now as well. 5 more to get to 20. If you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. One person just did. Now we're at 16. 4 more to go before the game is over, and then we'll hit the goal for the analytics and the metrics. So thank you so much. And then anyone that's watching on the Twitter/X side, if they hop onto the YouTube side on the channel and smash the like button and go back, that'll help us get to the number as well, considering we have about 40 people watching. Let's go. We're at 2, a little bit low. At least it's not a donut. And a lot of times, when we play, early in the morning or early afternoon, sometimes, the dono days will be a little bit lower. So again, we got to be positive. We still have time for someone to come through to show some love, to get us a little bit higher. So that way I can get some dog food and take care of Paisley and whatnot. But again, at least it's better than a donut and a goose egg. Sometimes, you're going to hit the goal. And sometimes you're going to have an underwhelming stream. So we still got a little bit of time. Pineapple, appreciate you. Pitch into the zone for a strike. 3 more to get to 20. Appreciate you. Thank you. Ginkle pitches high, 1-1 count to Polanco. Come on, baby, last chance. Come on, Jorge, step up. This would be a real big time to hit a homer. I mean, you've been struggling. 1-1 pitch. Smoke down first base, foul. Behind in the count, 1-2. Go. Come on, baby. Bottom of the 9th, down by a run. 3-2 Diamondbacks. 1-2 pitch to Polanco. Pitch is low in the dirt. 2-2 count. Can't really count on Jorge Polanco in these last 10 games. As everyone else got hot, he went in the reverse direction and is not. So hopefully, he can find his way. There goes Polanco. When you know, you know. Next up, first baseman, Ty France. Let's go, Ty. France takes a strike in the zone, but they call it a ball. Man, this guy is really wishy-washy. Like Angel Hernandez, balls are strikes, strikes are balls. You don't even know what the hell you're going to get until the ump calls it. Bottom of the 9th, 3-2 Diamondbacks. A little dribbler right back to the pitcher. Fuck. 2 away. Now we're 1 out away from losing. Damn it. Not looking good. All right, last but not least, last at bat, 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. Not a lot of hope now. DH for the Mariners, Mitch Garver. Let's go, Miach. Can you step up with a big home run? Just like you did a couple nights ago when you had Rojas with a solo dinger, Garv with a solo dinger, and Haniger with a grand slam. Can you do it again? We'll see. Bottom of the 9th, 3-2 Arizona, 2 outs, 0-1 pitch to Garver. Garver! Back! To the warning track. And that's the game. Fuck! He connected, but just not far enough. Final score, Arizona Diamondbacks 3, Mariners 2. That was tough, but it kind of felt like it was going to be like that. So the Diamondbacks finally get the dub, and we'll be back tomorrow for the Seattle Mariners. We'll be hosting the Atlanta Braves for a 3-game set. So stream will be starting tomorrow at 6:30 sharp Pacific. So I love you, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. And I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their weekend. And we'll be back here tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific for the Atlanta Braves and the Seattle Mariners in a 3-game set. And I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Yeah.